Hi, welcome to our show. My name is Teni, and beside me is Timmy, and we are TeniTimi. So today we'll be talking about teen skills and talents. And we are not going to be alone in the studio today. We have a guest who will be with us here.
Yes.
Okay. Talking about the topic today, talent and skills are natural gifts from God and also something we learn. You see, these skills and talents are not to be hidden or concealed.
Yes, unless they die. The Bible also gives us an example of a man with talent who did appreciate it and buried it and was given to another.
Good point. You see, everybody has talent and skills. It is just left for us to discover, improve on them, and add to it. There are a lot of teenagers out there who have so many talents. Please do not kill or hide your talent, because this talent do not only benefit you but others. These teenagers out there are either using their hands or brains, doing great things.
Yes, like Angelica Hill, the singer, Kida, the dancer, Mary Love Edwards, the tennis player. These teenagers are using their talents and skills and are achieving great heights. Even Emanuela, the famous kid comedian, who is not even a teenager, she's already using her skill and talent, and look at where she is now. So please, not kill or hide your talent. By the way, if you have problems showcasing your talent, you can always send us an email on tenitimi@gmail.com.
Yes, wonderful. Getting to the real deal of today, we made it known that we have a guest, so let's welcome him. Hi.
Hey guys.
Please say hello to our viewers.
Hey guys.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Badru Tosin. I am a grade 3. Grade 2 actually, going to grade 3. ABRSM students. I am a saxophonist, a pianist, and a music maestro. I mean, it means that I translate, I read, I explain music.
Wow.
I go more into the definition of not only playing. I
amazing.
explain how it works. I write exams on explaining my instruments and all my other things.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Tosin here is going to showcase his talents, but before that, I want to ask him a few questions.
That's a problem.
So Tosin, how did you discover your talents?
That would be a long story, but I'll just make it short for you guys. It started around 2012 when I was moving from Bagada to Lekki for the first time. I didn't have a school around that time, so I went to Christian. So at first, I just found music as a subject, what I want to do. But then, even back in Bagada, I used to play the keyboard, but then at a point in time, there was a rest, due to the moving and everything.
Yes.
So coming back, you all have to start again, new teacher, new everything. So it all started as a new experience. So we first started from the keyboard. I didn't really play in school, but I usually just come back after the lesson. So during some breaks, and I play with my teacher, Mr. Lunde, who will be here with us today. So we usually practice, and there was also a band, but I was not introduced to the band at that time. It was just a one-on-one thing first. So after like I think a year or two, maybe a month, I was introduced to the saxophone. The saxophone was the second instrument I was able to use.
Wow.
At first, I found it difficult because at a small age you won't have the lungs to breathe in and blow every day.
Yes.
So obviously that was a pain. But I just had to go on with it, and at the time, things started coming normal. Sometimes you could go beyond on what you learn. You could make your own. So I give those attempts, So from there, growing up, I played with a band, with a group of people. I can simply call them my friends. So we'd have some of the upper primary students, which would be primary 4, 5, and 6, and the juniors would be primary 1, 2, and 3. So I was one of the few juniors that were there. I had people like Afolabi Williams, Dave. You might not know them now, but some of them might be watching and they might remember all those times we had when we were playing saxophone.
That's great. Okay, so what is your inspiration and who is your role model?
My inspiration would really be all the teachers that I really had. Mr. Lunde for one. He was also, I think he has finished all the grade courses for music, and he's playing a lot of instruments now. And I feel like I want to be someone like him, to be able to go beyond 2 instruments and to be able to learn more, to help others. That's why I always find a way to make new opportunities for younger ones like me, so that the generation just, so that the talent continues to
Yes,
go on.
that's good. That's good.
So, can you tell us your experience?
Wow, that is far. You know, we've had a lot of ups and downs. We've had some good times or bad times. I remember the first time playing in the assembly. That was, I think that was also 2012. We played with school band all together. So we were violinists, there were drummers, there were saxophonists, and there was the main pianist. So then, you know, back then we all had to like work really hard. So if any of us made mistakes, you know, there were always consequences. So all of us at first we didn't like it. So let's be honest, because no one wants to be called up from doing, especially when it was time for sports. That's when the practices will come, and then the choice will be, should I run away? Then sometimes I'm like, wait, let me just find, I can hide somewhere now so that these guys won't call me for practice. So if I look at it now, like, thank God these guys called me. Because if I had hide now, what would I be now? I wouldn't be here now. Yes. You guys, you know? So, at first it was a pain, obviously, because who wants to be carrying a big ass gold instrument every day on their neck? And especially, I was smaller. I was not as tall as I am. I was like, let's see, here. So, can you imagine the strain of carrying this heavy thing on me?
That was painful.
It was very painful.
Yes.
But you know, at times, growing with this thing, it feels like, you know, it's a part of you.
Already.
Like an issue. So, playing in different places, we play for our schools, play for our graduating sets. And one of the most memorable ones, actually, when we played for the governor of Lagos says back then, that was Amode. And that was really a life-changing experience. First time I ever saw myself in front of the camera.
Wow.
That was really something. So, all those years went by. 6 years of playing this piano, reading music. It's been a hell of a journey, actually. You know, learning new things, meeting new people, and gaining more ideas. You know, on those journeys, you feel like, oh, you remember, and you're like, oh, this is the thing I used to hate, run away from. Now I love it. You know, when my teacher would usually come home to teach me, I'll have like this instinct. When they knock the gates, I'll know that Mr. Linde is here. I'll be able to relate from my music teacher. Like, you know the skills that you don't learn, like you learn on your own. So usually whenever I'm always afraid, because I know once I mess up, shake my hand. So now that I'm growing here and I'm like, wow. So if I didn't go through all of this, I wouldn't be like who I am now.
Yes.
So it makes you realize that all these things people are doing, there are some people out there who can't do this, who feel like they are always hiding themselves in due to the fact that they are constantly being pressured by other people to do other things. And so, you know, it makes me wonder, like, if only these guys, everyone could just be the same as me, go through the same training, meet the same people, go through everything, you know. But then some people just don't want to go through. Some people are worse than me. Some people will run away totally. They will find as much excuses, and then. So my advice to people like that is that you shouldn't run away from your talents. You should not. Anything is possible.
Yes.
As long as you have the willpower to do it.
Passion, yes.
That's all I have to say on that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, we're moving to the second part. Tosin here now is going to showcase his talents.
Yes. A big thank you to you to show you our appreciation.
TeniTimi is giving you this gift just to say thank you for coming.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you guys for hosting me. And you guys should not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Because these guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. That's it for today. We really want to continue. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And continue to stay safe.
That's it for today. I hope you're getting one or two things from it, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.